Hi, I'm going to show you how to merge items if you have duplicate items in Wikidata for some reason. Um, in this case, we're merging items because we noticed that there is a pre-existing term that has a representation in Wikidata, but that it didn't have the alias for uh, the way that we were trying to look up this hat item. And so we created in error a duplicate and then later discovered that we didn't need that extra item. So this was an error, but it is possible to walk this back. So I'm showing you here, this is the pre-existing item for newsboy cap. You can see that it doesn't have the also known as the alias here of casket, and that's what we were looking for when we were searching in Wikidata. So we had created a duplicate item, and we found out that in fact this kind of hat is something that other folks will call a newsboy cap. So, first thing, you need to make sure that you are signed in on your Wikidata account. So you can see that my username is signed in, so I'm good. Um, the first thing that we should check just to do our due diligence is to click on this um, link here, what links here, and this will show you the things that are pointing at and using this item of casket before we merge it into something else, just get a sense of who else might be using it. So as I scroll down, what I'm seeing here is that there are um, some queries that are pointing to this item. That's not a problem. And it appears that, sorry, it appears that one queue number page, so one item is utilizing our item of casket. So somebody has utilized the depict statement in order to mark up the item of casket that is depicted in this item. So there is not a lot of usage of this item, and so I think we're well within our bounds to merge it. The way that it is being used is in the same capacity as Newsboy Cap. So what will happen is when we merge our newer item into the older item for Newsboy Cap, it will create a redirect where when somebody searches for casket, it will automatically bring them to Newsboy cap, and it will add our term casket um, to the aliases under newsboy cap. All right, so let's go back to our item. The first thing you want to do is make sure, if you have never done a merge before, that you check under preferences and under gadgets. And it should be this first box here, the merge tool, that you turn on. So you can see that mine is already turned on. So I'm going to go back to my item. And you want to have both the item that you need to merge into the other item and the item that you intend to merge into open as tabs. And so I'm going to take the queue number from the item that I want to merge. I'm going to click I'm going to go over to the item on the other side, and I'm going to click the merge with, and then I'm going to put in the queue number from our other item, and then click merge. And now you can see that it has just collapsed those two items into a single item and has added the aliases from the other item, but otherwise our statements are the same. All right, so if I go back to the casket item and I were to refresh this, You can see now it's reading Newsboy Cap. So we have successfully merged the two items. And that's it.